Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft server without a cool acronym. We are once again back in the shop and I have made some really good progress since the last episode and I feel very, very proud of myself. Since the last episode, I dug this out. I dug out this area, I dug out the cavities in these holes. I feel really good about myself with all these, with everything that's all been cleared out. I had a little bit of fun up there from the last episode dealing with the water. I've yet to do that over here, but that's going to be the intention in this episode. Trying to figure out, how this is all going to shape out. My main concern is going to be the river because, it's all right here. And as I was digging out this area, I was encountering a bit of water on this side because, yeah, it's all right here. It kind of looks like the remnants of a trial chamber, even though it's not here. It's just it's right here. So all this is going to get patched up. There's going to be dirt, sand, and everything whenever that comes into fruition at a later date. But the main focal point is really going to be building on this, at least getting the glass in, and then also hopefully actually putting in a couple shops down here on the first floor so that I can actually start selling some products. And I've been experimenting with hanging signs as like little guardrails. I have seen in other various videos of like using hanging signs as guardrails, and I think they look really cool. I'm just not sure what a good sign color would be a good fit because the white or the oak, excuse me, that's like white and everything. The oak is pretty bright, and that does provide good contrast, but I'm not sure if that would be a good fit for this store with the theme I'm trying to use. And then the dark oak looks a little too damp. It looks like wood that's been soaking in water for years, and if it dries up, it's gonna just gonna vanish. And I don't want that. That's a little too dark. This was just a trial and error just to get a feel for it. The main objective that I like to do is to at least get this done. This is going to be the focal point of the episode. And then focal point number 2 is going to be finishing up or at least getting something in here for the redstone section and for the repeaters and for the comparators. And at least get something in here so that hopefully I can start selling stuff by the end of the episode. And I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot of what I wanted to do for each of these cavities that are inside this area. This is going to be redstone, repeaters, and comparators. That's definitive. And then we're going to do honey here. We're doing honey here because slime blocks is basically the same as honey, and it makes sense to have both right here. And I'll probably also sell beeswax because it's a byproduct of the bee farm as well, so might as well do something with that. I'm not sure. I'm still hanging on the beeswax idea. But everything else I'm kind of scratching my head on because I don't know what would be good to sell in these alcoves that would cover pretty much every single item that is in redstone. A lot of things cover redstone, like target blocks, lecterns, crafters, both types of pistons, dispensers, droppers, note blocks. That's a big one for note blocks. And all of these other components. And I'm not sure how I should divvy up all of these items into this area. Up here is going to be the trickiest one because down there is going to get filled up first with things to sell, but up here is where things are going to get tricky. But I know it'll all work out. Here's what I'm thinking. I think just as the base, just a foundation, the layers that you see, they are going to be mined out. So basically push back one block, I believe, or it's going to be built out. I think what it'll probably do is have it built out as it is, and then have an arch come up and hook back down. I need more deep slate. I need a lot more deep slate. This is all that we have. I'm going to need a lot more deep slate. I'm pretty sure that this will be enough, but it never hurts to get more. Because just one wall, either on the ceiling, on the sides, or on the floor, took more than a stack of deep slate. So what will probably happen is that we'll go down to the mine, do some deep slating, get all that stuff, and just go from there. I was in the nether just a little bit ago, to get more ancient debris for more bores so that we can expand our area for digging to cover more ground and to get more diamonds, to get more resources, to get more deep slate as this project goes along. Because the more abundant of items that we have, the better it will be. And plus, the more diamonds is going to help out because that's going to help fund my casino that I'm planning on doing. We just got a lot on our plate. I'm just rambling on. We need stuff. We don't need stuff to do. We got stuff to do. We just need to go and do it. But priority number 1 is going to be doing the roof. And priority number 2 is going to be getting this done. At least getting something in here to sell products. All right. Let's get to it. Let's head down to the mines and let's figure stuff out. Alrighty. So down here in the mines, did a little bit of work. And I am just giving y'all just a very quick update. I got a bunch of deep slate already. Things are going really well. I decided that I'm going to expand the tunnel bore. As I mentioned, I got ancient debris earlier, but before I started making the recording for this episode, and I still have yet to get 3 more ancient debris because I want to build 2 more modules. For every expansion I'm doing, I want to build 2 more. And I want to have 4 because I want to cover more ground. So I dug a little bit, and I believe that this is a good stopping point. And I'm going to expand out to the right so that I can cover more ground to get more deep slate and more everything. I'm not sure if I will be able to do that in this episode, but that's what I'm doing right now. And plus, I'm getting deep slate out of it, so the mining thing may stop. That's what I'm doing. I'm just clearing the area out to the right. I need to go at least 13 blocks, I believe, from that point. I think if I did the math right, because in order for these to work, for those that don't know, there needs to be a 6-block gap in between this row and this row to prevent any blocks on this side exploding from TNT that is based off of the explosion radius. And plus, it also covers distance. It covers areas that is covered. English. I need to start over. The way that this works is that the usage covers everything, and nothing gets missed. If it was 1 more block out, it would miss an entire row down the center. If it was too close, blocks on both sides would explode. So there needs to be at least a 6-block gap between a module. So it needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this row right here is going to be 1 module. And then another 6 blocks plus 1 this way is going to be the 4th module. And I need to mine out 1 or 2 more layers from this side because I don't want any of the slime blocks to stick. If it sticks, that is no bueno. And I don't want that because that'll break. My heart sank whenever the bore stops the first time in the last episode. My heart sank because I thought I broke it. But it was just a misplaced block. Okay, all right, I'm going to clear all this out. I will probably not get to all the buildings today because I need to get 3 more ancient debris, and that's going to take a lot of time. But since I'm going to be running out of space soon, I will probably stop whenever my inventory fills up. So I'm going to keep this going. And we will see what happens whenever my inventory gets full. Hopefully I will clear out enough space for the 2 tunnel bores. So let's see. I'm curious. As gravel is falling down, this is very, very scary. My inventory filled up before this was done, so we lost a couple stacks of deep slate, which I'm okay with. This is plenty of space, I believe. This should be enough for 2 modules, and I got a little bit of redstone and diamonds out of it, so I'm not complaining too much. So I'm going to come back at a later date. I'm not sure if it's going to be in this episode or when, but more modules are going to be built so that more ground can be covered. And trust me, I want that really bad. I'm super excited for it. Now, let's go ahead and head back to the shop so that we can continue with our building journey of the shop. Okay. Let's take a look at this. We currently have this entire section left to be mined out. And then that. What I think I should do is that starting at this layer that's dug out is going to be stairs. And then the stairs is eventually going to turn into slabs. And then the slabs is going to connect up to glass. Kind of like the approach that I did with... It's going to be similar to the approach that I did with the dome. It's going to be something like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to start off flat, or it's going to start off right away at the arch. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll probably have to lower this a little bit so that it can kind of go with that. Okay. We got a plan to do this. Yes, so what I'll do is I'll mine that out, and then I will start the trim work to get all that set up, and then going to get the top off. Do I have glass? I don't have glass. I should have a ton of sand left over. Okay, good. I got a bunch of junk in here. That's great. Okay, so I got plenty of sand. I don't need all that for the glass, but this should work for the glass. For the roof. It should be plenty. Maybe 2 stacks? I'm not sure. Maybe 2 stacks of glass. Pushing 3. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Alrighty. Oh, man. Let's finally come together. Alrighty. Let's shut up and let's get to work. Let's take a look at the grand reveal. It's not bad. Look at that. It's not bad. I actually like that. It's not as much as kind of like I was anticipating, but I think for what we got, it's pretty good. We're going to just ignore that. It's just so open. I love it. I absolutely love it. I can see the back of my little games that I did up there. Oh my goodness. We're just going to ignore the fact that there's just a hole in the river now, but I'm happy. I am so happy. Just look at this. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's just so... I just got to go upstairs just to get a proper taste of it. Just the way I turned the corner. It's just... I'm proud of myself. It ain't much, but I'm proud of myself. Wow. The work, this part is done for now. I need to polish that up, and I need to polish up the top side, but the inside is pretty much done. I need to do that still. Man, that's exciting. That is so exciting. Okay. Number 1 was done. Now we do number 2. This is this part's probably gonna be the most tedious one because I got to figure out how to make a redstone vein. I make a redstone vein. I need to use. I'm pretty sure I picked up some. Yes, I did. Oh, I got diamonds. I forgot about that. I got some of the deep slate. I can use that, and I need to get some of the non-deep slate, like the stone, redstone ore. It's like part of the mix, maybe. I don't know. I gotta find some, but that's not as common. I don't know. That's gonna be a challenge to do. So that's the next step, and I'm not gonna do time lapse. I'm actually just gonna jump straight to it. But I'll check back with y'all in just a second because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. We'll see what happens, and we'll just go from there. I also don't think anyone is knowing that I'm selling redstone right now. This is for sale, by the way. If any of y'all that are on the server, know that I'm selling redstone right now. It's in this box. And I'm selling redstone. Please take it. I am poor. We're gonna ignore the fact that I got 16 diamonds per stack of iron blocks. We're just going to ignore that. I am poor. Please help a poor man out. Chad, I'm talking to you. You're the moneymaker right now because you're fireworks. Please. Please. Anything from here? Nope. Alrighty, cool. Alrighty. I'm going to get right to this. Quick update. This is something that I kind of was envisioning. It's a little better than what I had before with just the massive chunks of redstone blocks, but I think this is definitely in the right direction. I'm not sure if this is quite what I'm looking for. I had this in mind. I wanted to have a redstone ore vein here and a quartz pile here. And I wanted to have a table saw to mimic the cutting up of the quartz for the comparators that are going to be used. This is a start. I'm going to add a little bit more decoration in here. I'm just not sure what I need to add. This is kind of like my first time doing like kind of detail work. I'm not really detail orientated yet when it comes to like Minecraft builds, so this is kind of a challenge for me. It's really just part of that learning curve. If you want to get better at the game, it's just part of that learning process, and I'm getting there. I am happy. To be clear, I am happy with where this currently is. This is good. This is going in the right direction. I just need to work on it a little bit more. But this is what I was wanting to go for originally. And it's good. I think it's good. Now I got to figure out what I want to put here. Man, I cannot get over the fact of how nice this room is. It's just so open now. It makes me happy. I need to fix that. I'll fix that in just a minute. So I think what I wanted to add right here are pistons. Just different piston varieties. Well, there's only two. There's normal pistons and sticky pistons. So I'm not sure how I want to do this. I may do something where it's separate lines, kind of mimicking this, where there's like a sticky piston line that goes around along the back edge, and then maybe a normal piston line going down the center. Or starting off with one and then branching off into two, I'm not sure. But I would like to use the slime output from here. Basically mimic a pipe coming from, maybe connect that up, bring it up over here, and have it as a little downspout coming down the side for the slime to be added to the piston. I'm just making this up as I go. I think that's what I may do. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm either going to do two separate lines, or we're just going to do one line where it splits off into two. I'm going to work on this, and we'll see what happens. I think I got something in my mind. As if I've just discussed with all of you. Okay. Now, awkward transition moment. Go. I got to this point, and I kind of just stopped. I don't even know what to do here because it's so tight. I have an idea for like the conveyor belts and everything, but it's just so tight. I don't even know if I can do like the double conveyor belts and anything. I may just do like a stockpile or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna stop here and just let this sit because yes, I want to get this done, and I want to try and get the first floor done. I'm gonna try and knock out the B section and whatever these two stalls are. I need to figure that out. That's gonna happen next episode, and I'm gonna at least get something in here so that by the time that it's all done, it's able to start selling products. Really, that's what's gonna happen for next episode for all those 4 slots. But one more time, let's just take a look at this. Oh gosh, I cannot get over how just open this feels. To me, it just feels so open. Just seeing the sky through the river is absolutely incredible. Now, there's going to be another project that is going to be just smoothing this out, but that's going to happen another time. Gosh, it's so nice to just see everything, just to see it all come together. Just, man, I'm so happy. I'm honestly so happy. It's been a very productive episode. It's more productive on this end than on this end, but hey, a win is a win. Productivity is productivity, so I'm not complaining at all, guys. I'm not complaining. But if y'all did enjoy this video, then please leave a like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. I know y'all enjoy this series as much as I do, so please smash that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell so that y'all know when the next episode comes out. Speaking of which, I will see all of you in the next episode. Y'all take care and have a good one. Be good to each other. See ya!